Hey, I'm Rachel J, and this is Cultivator Kitchen. Today we're making a delicious Mediterranean side dish that's all about greens. It's called Horta, and it's from Greece. And this is so quick and easy to make. It's amazing with all kinds of things. Here's what you'll need. In Greece, this would be made with all kinds of wild greens. So if you have dandelions or anything else, you could put that in here as well. But today I've got a bunch of Swiss chard and a bunch of kale. We're also going to use the juice of 1 lemon, some sea salt, and some really high quality extra virgin olive oil. If it's good, it should taste bright and peppery. And if not, it might be old or just might not be olive oil. So that is all we're going to use. And I'm going to show you a really amazing quick way to get your greens cooked in no time. The first thing I'm going to do here is just de-stem all of the greens. And then we're going to roll them up and chop them as well. You can blanch these greens, so you can bring some water to boil in a pot, put the greens in until they turn bright green and they're soft, and then drain them. I'm going to show you the Instapot way, which is very cool. I call it flash steaming. I have another video on that from a few years ago if you want to check it out. But essentially, you set your Instapot to 0 minutes and it just comes up to pressure, gets hot, turns off, and your greens are ready so quickly. And you can do a ginormous bunch if you want. And it's very easy. This looks like a lot, but it's going to be so small. It's definitely going to be a side dish portion. If you're cooking this for more people, you could double it. It's a very easy recipe to just make as much as you want of it. We're going to add 1 cup of water. And go ahead and set this to pressure cook for 0 minutes. That was so fast. These are still super hot, but we have perfectly steamed greens. I've gone ahead and drained the greens a little bit, still letting it drain, but you can see it shrinks way down. So this is not going to be a very big portion, and it's going to be very delicious and everything. I love the colors of Swiss chard in here. As I mentioned, Horta is a specific wild green in Greece and Crete and other islands around there, but it is kind of close to a dandelion. So if you have dandelion greens, this would be a great one. Any nice bitter green. Swiss chard is very mild. The kale is a little more bitter, so this is going to work out really great. And I have a few friends who can't handle raw greens or don't like raw greens, so this is a good recipe for people who feel that way as well. So once this is cool enough to touch, I am going to go ahead and squeeze out the rest of the liquid. So I'm going to let this rest for a few minutes. You can see that I squeezed all the liquid out of here so that we're going to have plenty of flavor absorbed into the greens, and you're not going to end up with a really liquidy greens side dish. Just going to make that way more pleasant to eat, and it's going to taste amazing. I'm going to add our greens to a nice serving bowl, and then we're going to top with the rest of our ingredients. 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. So we got the juice of 1 whole lemon and also 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And that is it. We're going to mix this up and serve. This is so beautiful, so fragrant and tasty. And the greens are just melt in your mouth, and the flavor is wonderful, very fresh. Would go great with any pasta dish. I love to serve this with steamed potatoes, all kinds of breads. It's just really yummy. And I think the Swiss chard just adds a little pop of color. In the summer, I use the rainbow Swiss chard for my garden, which the stems look very cool in here. So lots of options. You can top it with a little more olive oil if you want and serve this with some crusty bread, maybe some beans. It's just a wonderful dish to have any time of the year. I'm going to enjoy this nice big bowl of greens alongside my dinner tonight. And I hope you guys will give this one a try. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.